And just why did you think this would be a good idea? Answer me, Azoth.
Earl,
Didn't I specifically told you that I wanted to stay dead? Didn't we go to war because of this? And yet, here I am again. You brought me back. Again!
Listen to me. I couldn't let it end that way for you. Nero took over your body and…
I know. The memories from the timeline you erased still linger within me, probably within all of us. Just like the Epiphany. But that's not the true reason behind your decision.
And what do you think it was?
You brought me back on a whim! Because you're selfish. Because you could not endure this loneliness. You could not bear this burden by yourself. So you wanted me to be there and take it with you. But I've had enough. Again and again and again and again. I lost and lost and lost to the point where I can't even remember their faces. I can't feel myself anymore. I feel numb to everything. And you know it!
Selfish? You call me selfish? I did this all for you. All this time that I have stayed by your side, it was to help you with your own loneliness. I wanted to see you smile. I wanted you to be happy again. I tried everything, but it just never happened. And then we tore each other to shreds over this.
And what makes it so different? This time around, I'm still drowning in guilt and regrets. I'm still a broken shell, a lifeless puppet. There's nothing for me here anymore. I thought I made that clear back on the beach when you held my hand and I closed my eyes for what was supposed to be the last time.
We can change this. We can avoid the war and look for better solutions. Earl, we're not doomed to feel this pain for all eternity.
Just what are we going to do with this guy? Abe, got any idea?
I mean, we could keep him in that cell for a long time.
And that's one more mouth to feed.
Renard, what are you doing here? This is a private meeting.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to make sure that our special guest wasn't getting too comfortable in his cell. Right, buddy?
You've always got a mouth on you, isn't that right?
Oh, you keep talking tough while you're in there. But you put one foot out of that jail cell and I'm going to get back at you for what you did to these women. And wipe that damn grin off your stupid face.
Renard, are you here to cause a scene, or…
What? No. This guy makes my skin crawl. To think he lived right in our midst. And while we were off gathering resources and fighting for our lives, this freak was off in his secret basement, skinning people alive and doing this sick taxidermy shit, like we didn't have enough shit on our plate already.
I think what Abe means to ask is, what are you doing here, except venting in front of us?
Well, I wanted to give you two a piece of my mind too.
Is that so?
Look, Earl, I trust you to make the calls around here, and to keep us all safe. And I know Abe is doing a mighty good job at helping you with that. But, okay, I'm not going to sugarcoat. I think this guy should just die.
Die?
Yeah, like feed him to the ghouls. Throw him off the damn wall. Why do we need to care about a sociopath like him? We've got plenty of people who need us already. He's just going to be a burden.
This is not the way we do things. We're going to hold a trial for him. And then he will either be put in prison for the rest of his life or exiled. His fate will be decided by the community.
Exiled? You're going to send him back on the road? What if he meets another group of survivors and pulls off this shit again? What if he comes back and snatches one of us in the dead of night? That's even more dangerous.
Easy now, Renard. Keep your emotions in check. We have to make rational, logical decisions about what happens to the people of this place. If we start handling every problem on a sudden impulse, our laws will hold no meaning. Our group will collapse from within and we will be at each other's throats.
But this world is lawless now. Maybe Maybe we have to adapt to it just a bit more. When the old rules can't apply, I mean.
And end up just like Wooland, who turned the farm into a cannibalistic slaughterhouse? I'm not willing to go there just yet. Renard, I think you should just go home.
Yes, go back to your homes and sleep soundly over the fact that you have me in a box with bars. But it's not going to make that problem.
I feel like this is as good of a spot as any to lie down and rest. Dragon, you in?
Course I am. I call dibs on that big rock there.
Alento, you coming?
I am. I was simply observing that stone.
Oh, that's my rock. You can't take my rock. Get your own.
I'm not interested in sitting on top of your rock, but in deciphering what's carved on the side of it.
Carved? What do you see?
Oh, good find. That's like runes or something. Magic? That's a magic stone.
No, that's Kersharian, a language lost to time. And it says...
Wait, you can read Kersharian? What the heck? That's like ancient. Seriously, I don't think anyone knows how to read it anymore. How do you...
I study old languages on my spare time as a way to link together ancient civilizations and shed some light on how our worlds first contacted each other. It's a fascinating field of studies, although accessing the archives I need to collect the data needed can be a bit rough.
What does it say?
It's a dialect I don't really know about, but I can recognize some elements in the mix. There is definitely something about big storms in the region.
Big storms? Big storms? Like things that have to do with the city of storms? That's a big find. You're a genius, Alento.
Just keeping on the lookout for clues on its location. Though the fact that you happened to choose this one as your sitting rock can't be coincidental.
Yeah, right. I was drawn to it. The big rock chose me as its prophet.
You probably speak rock better than I speak Kersharian, Dragon. You must have some hidden talent for sure.
No need to tell me.